Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a makeup declutter, and I am 100% sure this is going to have to be in several different videos. I'm going to have to divide it up because there's so much makeup here. We just bought a house and we're going to be moving, so it has been like throwaway purge mode, going through packing all of our stuff, and I have been going through my makeup for a while now, just decluttering so much of it. I just don't want to move more makeup than I already have, and I just don't need this much. So anyways, you get the whole point of a declutter, but this may be different. I'm not showing you my current collection. I have a bag of makeup that I'm going to either donate, I'm going to throw away because it's expired, whatever it is, but it's not necessarily things that are empty. So I didn't want to do this in an empties video, if that makes any sense. But I have this giant bag. Oh my gosh, there's so much makeup in here. So if you want to see the first part of me decluttering my makeup, then keep on watching. But I'm just going to dig right in. We got to be quick about this. So the first thing I have in here is my Maybelline Cushion foundation. This is in Classic Ivory number 20. I did a review on this, right? A first impressions review kind of thing. I will link any videos below that I've maybe featured a product in that was a review, first impressions, that kind of thing, so you can get some more information, because I have to go through this quickly. So I'm not going to give too much description on the actual item. But this is great. I didn't mind it. It's actually dried out quite quickly. I found that I really had to dig in. I've already had to flip the sponge. You don't get a lot of product in these cushion foundations, so that is always a bummer. But would I recommend this? I think I would if you're someone who doesn't wear makeup every day. And I don't even wear makeup every day. Truly, I don't. But I have so much makeup, so this kind of dried out. I used it up quickly, and I wouldn't repurchase this just because I know that I'm not a cushion foundation kind of person. I just haven't 100% been in love with every single one I've tried, so I won't repurchase this, but I'm glad I tried it. It was a good formula. One that I do love and I will repurchase, and this one's expired. There's actually no reason that I'm getting rid of this other than it's expired, and there is a very little bit amount, but it got shook up in the bag, so it looks like there's more, but there's only a little bit. This is the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I love this foundation so much. It's probably one of my favorite all-time foundations, and the reason why is because it is so lightweight, it's buildable, it's, you know, basically like waterproof, sweat-proof. You can use it on your body. It's awesome. They have an amazing range of colors. I always get the small one, which is 1.7 fluid ounces, because look, I couldn't even make it through this and I use this to death, but I need to pick up a new one. One thing that I'm kind of irritated about is Ulta's going to be selling MAC, but I looked online and they don't have face and body. They have other foundations. I hope that they're going to expand, because I hate going to the MAC store. It's in the mall. It's just a pain to get to. But I love this and I need more, and Ulta would be so convenient. So Ulta, I know you're not listening, but please put this. This is like a bestseller. How do you not have it? I don't know. So good. Definitely check it out. Oh, this is a eyeshadow palette. It's Buff Collection from Pure Cosmetics. Received this in a BoxyCharm. It's basically the dupe for, what is it, the Naked 3? You know, the purple one. Even has like the brush, the packaging. I mean, it's not bad. The quality is actually quite decent. The only thing is I have so much in my collection and I just don't need this. And this is very purpley plum heavy, and I find that when I'm using any of these shades, it all kind of just blends in and looks all the same. It's nothing that really sets it apart when you're using a lot of them together. If you're using just like one as an accent color, it's fine with other eyeshadows, but when you're using all of these together or some of these together in an eyeshadow look, they all blend together and it becomes a little muddy, and I'm just not a fan of it. So I'm going to pass it on. I'm sure someone could get some use out of this. I just have better things in my collection, so I don't need it. Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Has this one even been opened? I've used this maybe once, or I have not used this one. I think I have two kicking around somewhere. I don't like this. It is oil-free, but it's just not for me. Oh, that one rhymed. It's just not a primer that I like. I don't think it really does much for my skin. It's got that like slippy silicone kind of feel, so it is blurring, but I have better ones, so I never go for this. And this is kind of like a classic original primer. Someone else is gonna get some amazing use from this. It's just not me. I have, this Wet n Wild, this thing like haunts me. I'm not even kidding you. I have such an itchy chin all of a sudden. Ugh. This foundation is the Photo Focus Foundation in Soft Beige. Everyone talks about this. Oh my God. If I hear one more person talk about this foundation and how it's so amazing and everybody loves it and it's drugstore and it's like $6, this looks horrible on me. I've mentioned it in some other videos. I'm sure I went on a rant. This looks dreadful on me. When I first apply it, I'm like, oh, it's nice. After maybe even an hour, I'm like, ugh, why is my face looking so wretched? I just don't like it. It breaks up. It looks so heavy on me. I have so many other ones, drugstore as well, that work way better than this. I mean, geez, my Maybelline Fit Me, the matte and poreless one is gorgeous. This, no. Maybe for some, but for me personally, I hate this foundation. I just can't get it to work. I've tried it so many ways, so many tools, primers, and I don't get it. I have another foundation. This is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. I do have a video. I think I'll link below on this one. I like this foundation. It's kind of a love and hate situation. There's actually quite a lot of product in here, but I decluttered it because I have so much in my collection and so much more that I've been loving than this. When I first tried it, I liked it. And actually, I think my review is quite decent. I loved how it looked on my skin. It's not bad at all, but I mean, the packaging, it's beautiful. It's a pump. It's gorgeous. Everything you want in a foundation package, I guess. But this smell, I didn't mind it at first. I cannot get past this smell. It's so nauseating. And every time I use it, I can smell it on my face. I don't like that. And honestly, this is a declutter. I was just decluttering my collection. Somebody will love this. It's just not me right now. I feel like it worked at first, but I started to slowly dislike it as I used it more. I have some L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Glosses. I love these. I have a couple shades that I have kept, but I have decluttered Rouge Envy. I have so many shades similar to this already. I just couldn't keep more. I like this formula. It's not a long wearing lipstick or anything like that. It is a very moussey product. It's kind of like a liquefied lipstick, and it's very velvety and moussey on the lips. Very high in pigment. I do love this. I'm not going to do swatches, by the way, because this is just a declutter, and I have self-tanner on cooking, so I don't want to screw that up. But it's a good product. I just decided to declutter this because I already have so many other colors like this. I have, the Makeup Forever HD powder. It was a little sample. I think I got something. I don't even know. Maybe when I bought stuff at Sephora, but it's just like a finishing powder. It's very fine. However, there's so much flashback from this because it is an HD powder. If you're going to be doing flash photography, this is not where you're going to go. And honestly, I love my RC Made No Color powder. This is nice, but it kind of settles in my fine lines and I just don't need it. I used a little bit of it, but I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's a little sample anyways. I have a Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Corrector and Primer Duo. It was one of these little things. They have a purple and a peach one. This is horrible. I'd rather use my L'Oreal Color Corrector palette. I love that one. This, no, the formula is not right. It feels weird. It's like a foundation texture, like a thin foundation. I don't even know, but it's like slippy. It doesn't work. I don't like it. This is way too expensive. Packaging is adorable, but no, not a fan. A Catrice product. This was a new one, and actually I did a video. The Catrice Volumizing Lip Booster. This did that little sticky, like stringy thing. Ew, it was gross. I did a video. I'll link it below. Yeah, no, this is going. I have a cargo product, and actually someone's going to get good use out of this. It's the Beach Blush, and I think this would be beautiful on my sister when she's a little bit tanner. Right now she's not. She's pretty fair, but This is such, actually, I don't think I'll be tan enough. It's just too dark. I like this a lot. It's just way too dark for my skin tone. I think someone with a deeper skin, it's got like that goldy rose gold. This is gorgeous. And it's not bad of a formula. And I believe all Cargo's products, aren't they like waterproof? But this is Echo Beach, and I do recommend this, but only if you're a darker skin tone. It's the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek, but it's like a bronzer. It's aphrodisiac. Let's see if I can get it open. It's like crumbly. I've used this thing to death. I already have a brand new one. I love this as like a cream, like bronzer on my skin. I've used it as eyeshadow. I love this color. It's such a beautiful, soft tan, and it just looks gorgeous on the skin. I love this, but this sucker is old. It's one thing about these. I mean, I had this for a while, but they will dry out. You have to really keep the cap on super tight because of this specific formula. The Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. This was so bizarre. Did I do a video on it? Again, everything will be linked below. I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but if I did, it will be down below. I don't like this. It was horrible on my skin. I think it was one of those things, I kind of liked it first impressions, but the more I used it, it's weird. No, it wasn't the right color, and I wasn't a fan of how this looked and broke up on my skin. And yeah, I might find someone who likes this because I never really used it and it's not expired, so maybe someone else can get some use out of it. I have the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. Ooh, I loved this thing, but it got dried out. I used a lot of it. Look at that big dent. This is my favorite. If you're gonna get a color tattoo, ooh, oh, it's so dried out. Get this one. And actually this lasted a long time. I got good use out of it. These are my favorite, like, cream pots. I do like the new Revlon ones as well, but Bad to the Bronze is like the best shade. I love this. I have the CoverGirl True Blend Contour Palette. I don't know if I talked about this. I think I did. I may have made it in the favorites category because I love this contour shade. I got some serious wear out of it. The only thing I found, it's a little too greasy in the summertime. I liked it a lot more like in the colder months, but I didn't end up using either one of these. Neither one. This was supposed to be a bronzer, but it was like a highlighter. This thing is not a bronzer. I think it was the lightest shade. They had, I think, 2 different versions, but the only one I used is this, and I have other things, so I don't need to keep this. Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I love this. I think other than the Age Rewind from Maybelline, I think this is probably my #1 concealer at the drugstore. I love this. I have light here, and fair must be kicking around somewhere because I always had those two. This is a great concealer, so good. Doe foot applicator, very easy. It's not like the fullest coverage like Tarte Shape Tape, but it's so good. I love this. I would sometimes use this only, on the face, bare skin, no foundation, just to kind of cancel out some things. So good. I love this one. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's pretty much, you can't tell, but it is pretty much gone. Loved this foundation. I'm sure I've talked about it in 1,000 of my older videos. So good, but I have other things in my collection, so I won't be repurchasing this just yet, but it is a good one. Good color range, and it is oil-free if that's something you're interested. But yeah, that's a good one. I haven't used that in so long. I was in the shade Vanilla. That is it for now. If you like these declutter videos, definitely let me know in the comments below, because should I just do this on a normal basis? I throw away or donate or get rid of, give to someone else a lot of makeup throughout the year, and I just don't film it. I just always go through my collection, just so I'm not having an extreme amount. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to continue doing this and not always wait while I have a big mountain. Either way, just let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you, and don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And of course, if you're new today and you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. And also don't forget to hit that little bell. That will notify you when I upload my latest video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.